Orleans in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we ready.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. You can look at the Saints' defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Young to throw it. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they get this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Panthers at 1-8 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at their own 42.
Ready. Yellow, white, white. Blue striker.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 31.
Black, red. Black, 90, ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Steps away to his left. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
Right back to Hubbard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Striker. 3-3.
At the 35-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set.
Young. That is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready. 10 black. Hut.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give, running right, it's Hubbard. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Here we go. Set.
Now Young. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll go as a loss of 15, a full 15 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Ready. Drill good. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. They'll find McMillan here. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to... And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Blue, slide blue. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 44 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Set, ready. Red, 38, set.
Young. Got him there, that's legal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Down. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, here's Rattler. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Let's go now. Ready?
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by McMillan. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Young working out of the gun. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Field black.
Here's Rattler. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Yellow, white, blue, 50, green, smack, red, stick, mega, hut.
Now Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 59 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Group being able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 9. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Coach Wisnowski set to kick off.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Red, ready. Green check, 52 blue, claws red.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. To the air is Rattler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Right, blaster, 60 red. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Come on, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Blue strike. Here we go. Punt, punt.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Off the play fake, Young. He'll buy some time right. That one complete to Legion. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Cooks on the quick slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go. Ready?
And inside give to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Yellow, blue.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Young. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First down.
Shot, 17. Come on, set, right. Green jack, 45. White.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yep, here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they'll have zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
60, blaster, 6, red, cycle. Black on, ready. Drill green. Hey, red.
2nd and 9 now. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Young. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, Young loses it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Black, 95.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Flush to his right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
The Shaheed going to go in motion. From the shotgun, Rattler. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Groupie for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
Set, hut. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Now at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third down and 6.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. They'll find McMillan here. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
42-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. That is caught. McMillan with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Come on, set.
First and 10.
To the air once more, Young. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who want to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Slide. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Blue. Go. Smash. Red. Spike. White. Black. Ultra. 6. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hey, yellow, go. Hey, red. Needle blue. Red, cycle.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Okay, right.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Black shot. Yellow. Zoom. Black 40. Drill green. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Groupie for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New Orleans, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6 and 4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, add one more loss to the column.